Hello, my name is Malikar, nice to meet you and welcome back to steinsgate Linear Bounded Phenogram. I think now we're gonna finish my chapter now. So I'm holding to my chair for any type of emotion at the end, because I have seen that at the end all this chapter when they show like an emotional thing or something that just hit you in some way or form. Except Daru. Okay, Daru shock was in the kinda in the middle of the chapter itself. Yeah. Okay, I won't lose time trying to remember the shock of every episode right now. So let's go. It goes without saying, but I ran out of my supply of cup noodles. Eventually, I stopped thinking and feeling hungry at all. Without anything to do, I just sat there spacing out. My days consist entirely of sleeping when tired, waking up, and then repeating it all over again. But right now, I'm actually glad that I'm like this. I have no idea what I would do otherwise. At one point, I even considered dying and being done with it all. FB hasn't sent me any emails over the last few days. She used to message me daily. I'm scared. I'm terrified of living more than I am of my eventual death. I'm scared of being abandoned by FB and returning to my life of solitude. I don't want to lose her. No matter how awful her orders may be, she's too important to me. I do anything if ordered to. I break anything, kill anyone. Oh my god. Even if that person was KIRYU. Oh my god. I picture it in my head and immediately feel sick again. If I hadn't pulled KIRYU's hand, she would have died. I should have pulled her hand. I'm glad I pulled her hand. My head's a mess. My groan turns into a shot. Even though I haven't had anything to drink, my tears refuse to stop. I thought they dried up by now. But there's no point in figuring that out now. I have long signs now that crying won't lead to someone saving me. I leap up and grab my phone. Oh. You doing okay? You haven't been to the lab lately, so everyone's worried. If you're up for it, think you can swing by today? Mayuri really wants to see you. I will be waiting too. It's not from FB. I close my phone and fling it into the corner of the room. Curled up in a ball, all I can do is wait for FB to get in touch with me. She's all I have. She's the only one who needs me. Okay, stop that! KIRYU's in front of you, messaging you, caring about you. Everybody at the lab cares about you, but you ignore that. And you want to wait FB orders, right? What the hell? MOEKA. Only FB. What? You're blind. You're blind. Change your glasses. I reach for the corner of the room and grab my phone again. KIRYU's mail is still displayed on the screen. I will be waiting too. Okay, but okay, let's analyze MOEKA for a moment. She's like, why bother with me when my kisses were with her, Mayushi, everybody at the lab. She said that. But when FB texts her, doesn't say that. So it's like, but I get it. I get that when she was alone and she was at the point of dying, FB messaged her and she did care. It's like the one that saved her in a way at that moment, right? So I know. So maybe she too say this question because she's like, I'm trying to kill you guys. Why you guys worry about me? But it's like, MOEKA. Without even releasing it, I raised to my feet while still grasping my phone. Where are we going? Oh, with a stager in my step, I somehow managed to make my way to the lab. It took me more than twice as long as usual. On the way over, I finally started to feel hungry again. My stomach was growling. I had figured that if FB was going to abandon me, I'd rather starve to death than go back to being alone. The second I opened the lab door, a wave of fun and cheerful voices washed over me. Surprisingly, all the lab members are gathered inside. Mayuri-san comes running up to me as soon as she spots me. Aww. She holds me in her arms tightly. Mayuri-san won't let me go. She buries her face in my chest like she's checking to see if I still exist. Her cheeks rub up against me. Oh. Okay, like she was really happy and she wasn't complaining. So yeah, it's like a fight of consciousness inside her head that is going on. Sorry, MOEKA. Sorry for getting mad at you. But you don't need to do those questions out loud. Okay, she didn't do it out loud, she did it on her head. And I'm reading her head. Okay, MOEKA. Mayuri-san raised her face from my chest and gently smiled. Fairies. Mayuri-san holds on to me tightly as Fairy-san trots over. She is cat-like in her approach, tapping Mayuri-san on the shoulder. Mayuri dejectedly starts to distance herself from me, but I grab her hand. Oh. She flashed me a hook smile after a nod to her. I feel some semblance of warmth inside my chilled chest. And she's hungry. I was going to say, like, you're not hungry.
カさん、お腹減ってるの？すっごい音だったにゃん。
最近何も食べてなくて。
じゃあこれ食べて。
Mayuri brings from some fried chicken over from the table number 1.
でも
大丈夫だよ。マユシーのはまた買ってくればいいのです。
ありがとう。
KIRYU-san emerged from further inside the lab while I munch on the offerings.
久しぶりね、萌香さん。クリスさん。
She isn't her usual cool and composed self today. If anything, she seems kind of nervous.
その、なんて言えばいいのかな、こういう時。
笑えばいいと思うよ。
柱茶化すな。岡部も笑うな。まったくもう。
After pushing a green Okabe-kun aside, KIRYU-san comes up to me. She takes a deep breath and smiles.
萌香さん、戻ってきてくれてありがとう。
I once again feel the warmth in my chest, rising up as I reply to her without even thinking.
さっき分かったと思うけど、まゆりが寂しがって大変だったんだから。
お前も相当だったがな。萌香さんは来てないのと何度聞かれたことか。
KIRYU-san's face turns bright red. She shoots a fierce grin at Okabe-kun.
あんたな。そうなの？
Oh.
あ、いや、なんていうか、確かに岡部の言ってることは間違いじゃないんだけど、言い方っていうのか、その。
だいぶテンパってるな。
誰のせいだ、誰の。うん。とにかく来てくれて嬉しいわ。
今日はね、萌香さんを元気づけるためのパーティーをしようと思っていたのです。
あくまでタイムリープマシン完成パーティーのついでだがな。
Oh, okay.
水を差すな。
今日のところは謝っておこう。
賢明でよろしい。
I see. So they have completed the time leap machine, and now I can feel my heart growing cold again. As a lab mem, I'm thrilled, but as a rounder, this is dangerous. If they continue with their research, their lives will be.
本当にタイムディープマシンが。
Okabe-kun puts his hand on my shoulder.
そうだ。お前が買い出しに行ってくれたからこそ無事に完成させることができたのだ。だから始圧しよう。お前がいなければパーティーは始まらんだろう。
None of them have changed one bit. They welcome me into this lab, this group, like it's completely natural. I stop thinking too hard about things, and my heart returns to normal.
ねえねえ、調理器具の準備終わったよ。うん、桐生萌香も手が空いてるなら手伝ってくんない？
Wait, I'm relieved to hear you will be coming back to the lab, but did something happen? If you want to talk about it, my ears are always open. Okay, stop it.
調理？何を作るの？
カレーライス。大人数に振る舞うのにこれほど適した料理もないからね。
カレーライス。
I'm reminded that my stomach is completely empty, with a chicken, I think.
材料 ちょっと多めに買っておいて正解だったにゃ。
フェイリスさんがキッチンにということは、まさかのメイクイン秘伝カレーきた。うおー、みなぎってきた。
足だ、自重しろ。
Oh my god.
だが断る。
Hey Daru. I end up helping Mayuri-san, Kurisu-san, Urushibara-san, and Fari-san make the curry. Then she works at the maid cafe. Fari-san takes the lead in the kitchen, while Mayuri-san and Kurisu-san cook the vegetables. Urishabara-san is in charge of the pot. I'm not exactly a good chef, so I'm the taste tester. Things go smoothly, and a delicious smell wafts from the pot. Next up to bat, Kurisu-san brings over the canned pineapples. Pineapple.
次はこれを入れてみない？
あー、パイナップルだ。
Pineapple.
美味しそうだね。マキセさん、本気で言ってるんですか？
Pineapple.
どうしたの、漆原さん。
それは入れなくても美味しく出来上がると思うんですけど。
そうかしら。私は何事も実験してみなくちゃ解は出ないと思うわ。
Oh my god.
科学とお料理を一緒にしないでください。
In a flash of unbelievable speed, Fairy-san managed to grab Kurisu-san's arm before she can pour the pineapples into the pot.
クーニャン、ちょっと待つにゃ。
Fairy-san usually has a cheerful smile on her face, but right now she looks kind of panicked.
はい。
絶対にそれは入れちゃダメにゃ。
Kurisu-san recalls from Fairy-san's intense gaze and puts the can down.
はい、
Oh,
すみませんでした。
Kurisu, I will eat your pineapples. Okay, I won't eat your pineapples, I want mango.
ねえ、今日もしかしてクーニャンって。
さすがだなフェイリス。お察しの通り、クリスティーナは飯まず系女子だ。
なんだ飯まず系女子って。
どう見てもお前は将来飯まず嫁になるのが確定している味覚の持ち主だぞ。
なんですって。
助手よ、なぜお前はカレーにパインを入れようと思った？
I don't know why I'm like I'm laughing at her, but then I'm like, I don't know how to cook neither, and I will have to do the experiment for real. I'm like, why not, right? I have done that a lot and it doesn't go out very well when I experiment putting stuff that doesn't need to put together in the food. What can I do? I don't know how I can survive eating alone.
美味しくなる可能性があると思ったから。
I'm with you, Kurisu, maybe, but don't do it.
お前は可能性があればカレーにパインを入れてもいいと思うのか？
当たり前じゃない。実証してもいないことを否定してかかるなんてあんたらしくないわよ。
料理に科学者的センスや思考を持ち込むな。お前はラボ面の下を破壊するつもりか？
そんなのやってみなくちゃわからないじゃない。
1% でも破壊する可能性があるならやめておいた方が。
That's right.
俺には分からん。
Don't do it.
カレーにパインは失敗する。
あんたにどんな確証があるっていうのよ。
いや、それはだな。勘。そう、マッドサイエンティストとしての勘だ。
実はオカリンのお家は八百屋さんなのです。
超マユリ、それを言うな。
Oh.
昔売れ残ったパインをオカリンがカレーに混ぜて大変なことになったよね。
Oh.
あれは真の地獄だった。
なるほど。だからカレーにパインが合わないって知ってたんですね。
へえ。でも岡部が八百屋さんか。想像できないわね。
うちのことにはもう触れるな。
ごほん、みんないいかにゃ。型破りなことをするにはまず型を覚えてからにゃ。
分かったわよ。この知的好奇心は次の機会に取っておくわ。
Now you can take a little curry and put a little pineapple and you taste it.
何にも分かっとらんではないか。
Everyone laughed at Okabe-kun and Kursu-san back and forth. And before I know it, I'm laughing too. It's just fun. I feel fulfilled. I have overcome by this warmth, something I never had when I was alone. I don't want to lose this love. I don't want to lose the people who made me feel this way. I don't want to let go of this everyday life that I have finally found for myself. I want to stay. Oh my god, no. Just that freaking line. We know what's gonna come now. Let your cell phone ring, right, MOEKA? I feel the vibration of my phone. Tonight the assault squad will attack the Futurgage laboratory. They have already arrived in Akihabara. Rendezvous with them in front of the public restroom of Shoheibashi before the operation begins. I can feel the blood drain from my body. My chest feels tight. I can barely breathe.
萌香さん、大丈夫？
大丈夫。
でも何かあったらいつでも言ってね。
I have to reply. If I don't, FB will abandon me. Oh, come on, MOEKA. If I can carry out her missions, my life holds no value. FB is special to me. She gives me a reason to keep living. I can betray her. But if I follow her orders...
ちょっと外の空気を吸ってくる。
There we go. I peek into the brown tube workshop, still open, and the owner, Tenoji-san, is watching a movie on the large CRT in the back. I want to sit on the bench just outside the shop so it's convenient that he's looking away. I start typing my response. No, I can send this message. I can possibly talk back to FB, but my fingers are trembling. We could leave them alive to cooperate with the time machine research. This isn't good. At this rate, not even Mayuri-san or Fairy-san would be spared. They don't even have anything to do with the research.
どうすればいいの？
My mind races, but I can come up with a way to save everyone without betraying FP. I'm powerless. I was foolish to ever think that I could oppose her. Filled with a deep emptiness, I pull up my phone again. I was like, can I not send it? Is this really the right answer? I don't know. I still have full trust in you, but just in case you have developed so some kind of attachment to them and plan to betray us. Don't get ahead of yourself. The people at the lab won't hesitate to abandon you. You don't want to go back to the way you were before, right? Think careful about this. Don't disappoint me. I trust you, M4. It's totally obvious. I used to feel comfort and joy from FP, but now all I feel is fear. I can't disappoint her. If I do, she will abandon me. And if she abandoned me, I was just back to being the lonely KIRYU MOEKA of before. I think back to the day I stood up on the roof of that building, looking down at the ground far below. It's true that by turning me into M4, FP saved my life. There is no guarantee that I will be able to stay with everyone at the lab forever. As long as I live for FP, I will never be abandoned. Why got the fun?
ここにいたんだ。
何かあったの？
I can tell just by looking into their eyes. They have no idea that I'm planning on stabbing them in the back. And that makes sense. They trust me, the lab mem KIRYU MOEKA. They don't know M4. They see me as just another lab mem, an ally. And yet
MOEKA さん、
KIRYU-san sits down next to me.
本当に大丈夫？なんだか苦しそうよ。
Her gentle voice caused me to reflexively avert my eyes.
なんでもない。
I choke on my words of denial.
どうしたのかな、萌香さん。まゆし、また何かしちゃった？
Mayuri-san holds my hand in her own.
なんでもない。なんでもないの。なんでもないはずないでしょ。
そうだよ。だって萌香さん今にも泣きそうだよ。
なんでもない。
I can't tell them that I'm making plans to kill them all.
私たちには話せないことなのね。わかったわ。
Perhaps taking my silence as a yes, KIRYU-san distanced herself from me. Does she hate me now? That's be for the best. I prefer if they hate me. But instead KIRYU-san stares deep into my eyes, a serious expression on her face.
話せないなら話さなくてもいいわ。今は。でも覚えておいて。もしも萌香さんが大変な目にあったり嫌な思いをすることがあったら私たちは必ず力になるから。どうして？
Why won't you hate me? I don't deserve your help. Mayuri continues to hold my hand firmly and smiles.
どうしてって当たり前だよ。だって萌香さんは友達だもん。
Both of them nod. Lab ma'am, Ali, friend. Are any of those someone who will stay with me forever? Will they make sure I have never be alone? Even if I'm a horrible traitor?
落ち着いたらラボに戻りましょう。漆原さんとフェイリスさんが早めに帰らなきゃいけないらしいからその前に乾杯しなきゃね。
落ち着いてからでいいんだよ。
Their gentle hands clasp mine. Will you hold on tight even if I'm a traitor? I can't voice these words. The phone in my pocket vibrates, indicating the arrival of a new message. but instead of shaking it, I just keep holding to their hands. The party resumes at the lab and everyone continues to enjoy themselves. Meanwhile, I'm in the corner going back and forth with FP. But at this point there's no chance of the operation being cancelled. FP replies just keep telling me to meet up with the other rounders. And before I even have the chance to act, only a few minutes remain before the operation begins in earnest. What should I do? What should I do? What should I do? I suddenly notice her smile and patting me on the head.
みんな心配してるよ。でもね、みんなテレ屋さんだから、マユシーがメッセンジャーなのです。
ごめんなさい。
With things where they are, maybe I should just tell everyone the truth and get them to run. But that will also make it obvious that I'm both a rounder and a traitor. If I did that, I doubt they want to stay with me. And on top of that, FB will abandon me for telling the truth. I don't want to be alone again. I'm too afraid to betray her. But I also don't want everyone to die. What should I do? What can I even do?
難しいことはよくわからないけど。
I guess I'm wearing my concern on my face. Mayu-san flashes me her kind smile like she always does.
マユシーはいつでも萌香さんの味方だからね。
Mayu-san words give me the push I need. What push?
まゆりさん、
Huh?
あのね。
The moment I open my mouth, there's no stopping me. I'm going to tell them everything. I will tell them the truth and we will get out of here together. Oh. 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 Mm.
動くな。
Everything happened so suddenly that nobody can think to move or react. I was too late.
なんぞ。え？ちょ。
The rounders can't be negotiated with. I should know. I am one of them. The man who appears to be their leader moves his head, signaling us to move.
手を挙げて全員一列に並べ。早くしろ。
Everyone does as told, putting their hands up and getting in an horizontal line, side by side.
タイムマシンはどこだ？渡せば危害は加えない。
That's a lie. There's a kill order out for them.
タイムマシンか。今渡す。だからまずは仲間の無事を。
Okabe-kun looks to his side to check up on everyone, but his expression quickly changed to shock. Something comes flying through the slightly open door.
スモークか。
The rounders turn their focus to the object sliding across the floor, but it's just an ordinary cell phone. Taking advantage of this opening, a Mane-san comes rushing in like a hurricane. Ah, caliente! I love you, Suzuha. Amane-san's body moves with incredible grace as she strikes the leader with her elbow. She snatches his handgun away and fires it. Two shots ring out. The rounders groan and drop their guns almost simultaneously. 3 rounders remain. Their bewilderment lasts only a few moments before they ready their guns. However, Amane-san is faster than they are. She sprays bullets at the men, forcing them to retreat back toward the door.
ロープがあるから窓から逃げて。
Oh, change of events. Amanda shoots order at the rest of us, keeping the round spin down with her suppressive fire.
お前はどうするんだ。
後から行く。今は自分の心配。
分かった。行くぞみんな。
オッケー。
なんかよくわからないけど、考えてる暇はなさそうね。
The moment I try to follow after everyone, oh, the cell phone in my hand vibrate. The rounders are pinned down and can't move. It's time. Kill the lab members yourself. If you can do that, I will look the other way regarding your refusal to join the operation. This is your final chance. If you can do it, I'm sorry, but I will have no choice but to abandon you. Please don't force me to do this. My feet freeze in place. I quickly look around the room. Is FB watching what's going on from somewhere? Is she watching me? She's watching over me. But if I don't act, she will abandon me. My heart fills with poor dread. You're around her. They aren't your friends. I'm the only one you can trust. FB like my own mother. FB saved me. FB needs me. If she abandons me, I will be alone again. FB still needs me. This is it. My last chance. It's okay. You're a girl who starts from affection above all else, more than the average girl, even. I can understand why you seek that from the people in that lab. However, I also understand you better than any of them do. And I want you to stay at my side. Please return to me. I stare down at the message. Oh. And here we go again. I quickly grab the handgun lying near my feet.
動く。ないで。
萌香さん。
桐生氏、何をしている。
The lab members look at me stunned, and they have finally figured it out that I'm a traitor. They will never want to be with me again. In that case, I may as well spill it all.
私は M4 7のラウンダー。
桐生萌香、どうして。
The three rounders launch at Amane-san the second she gives them an opening. Even she can't move with the three of them pinning her to the floor.
してた。
話は聞いている。分かってるな、M4。
I nod at him. I lift the handgun and point it at everyone, my fingers leading over the trigger. But for some reason I can't pull it. My hand starts to shake. Why? They don't see me as one of them anymore. If I don't pull the trigger, FP will abandon me too. I will be all alone again.
私
I know. I have always known. FP is all I have.
私
Eventually she will abandon me too. But even then...
どうした？何をしている？
Shoot. I need to shoot. This is all I have left.
萌香さん。
クリス、近づくな。
萌香さん、
マユリもやめろ。
もういいの。私のことなんかどうでも。
よくないよ。だって萌香さん泣いてる。辛そうだよ。
notice after she tells me. I'm crying and I didn't even release it.
萌香さん、突然のことすぎてよくわからないけれど、それはあなたの意志なの？私にはあなたが本気で私たちを殺そうとしているなんて信じられない。
そうだよ、萌香さんが優しいってマユシーは知ってるのです。
Why do they have such warm words for me? I'm a traitor. A coward who could defy FB. I'm literally trying to kill them all.
私は裏切り者なの。初めからスパイ目的でここに潜入したの。
I hate me. Please. If you do, I will finally regain the strength to pull the trigger. I can go back to being M4. But they refuse to back down.
本当に萌香さんはスパイなの？私たちと仲良くしたのもスパイだったから？一緒に笑ったのも一緒に女子会したのも私のことを助けてくれたのも。
マユシーと唐揚げ食べたのもスパイさんのお仕事だったの？そんなスパイさん、マユシーは聞いたことないのです。
そうだわ。目を背けないで。私たちを見て。一緒に過ごした時間が本当にただの任務のためだったのか思い出してみてよ。
萌香さん、
どうして？
I barely managed to squeeze out my words.
どうして私なんかに優しくするの？
ラボメンだからだよ。仲間だもん、お友達だもん。
でも私は。
A warm hand gently touched my cheek. A kind fingertip wipes my tears away. KIRYU smiles, her body so close to mine that the muzzle of my gun is pressed to her chest.
言ったでしょ。もし萌香さんが大変な目にあったり嫌な思いをすることがあったら必ず力になるって。
I knew it. I can possibly hurt the people who care so much about me. I can kill my friends. In that case, I know what I have to do.
ごめんなさい。
I'm sorry for doing this, despite your kindness. Farewell, FB.
MO! 何をしている？早く撃て！
私は M4 じゃない。
I will protect everyone that have memes. My allies, my friends. I will protect them all no matter what. That's why I can shoot them. Oh my god! I want to shoot them! Ah! I'm kidding my One of the men pinning Amane-san down reaches for his gun and stands up. The muzzle is pointed at KIRYU-san and Mayuri-san. The instant I see him point the weapon at them, I toss my own gun to the side and leap between them, arms spread out. I'm glad I finally got to be useful. Just as my vision starts to grow haze, I see Amane-san break free of the wonders holding her down. And then...
油断したね。2人くらいなら 一人でなんとかなるよ。と。
Before the other runners can aim their guns, Amane-san picks mine off the floor and pulls the trigger. In the blink of an eye, the attackers had collapsed to the floor. I can feel my body going up from the pain. My blood is spilling out all over the floor, and I can feel the strength draining out of my body. I'm going to die soon, I can tell. I wonder why my heart feels so calm. I have never felt so fulfilled in my entire life. KIRYU-san and Mayuri-san run over me. To me. Run over.
萌香さん、しっかりして。
死んじゃダメだよねえ、萌香さん。
クリスさん、マユリさん。
They both look so sad, but at least they're unharmed. I'm so happy that I don't know what to do with myself. Hashida-kun, Amane-san, and Okabe-kun all gather around me.
桐生氏、
私がもっと早く襲撃に気づけてたら。
なぜだ萌えか、なぜ。
ごめんなさい。血が止まらない。マユリ。
I put my hand on top of theirs as they apply pressure to my wound. They are warm, so warm that I want to cry.
いいの。よくないわよ。すぐ手当てを。
I managed to shake my head once.
いいの。岡部君。あなたの IBN5100 は多分私が回収した。
you.
何、どういうことだ。
リメイドで組織
Oh!
IBN5100 が
Oh!
柳林神社にあるって。
Okay.
別の世界線ならきっと私はそうする。
なるほど。お前の任務は IBN5100 の回収だったのか。
だからリメールを4年前に送って全部分かったことに。
Wow, 4 years. Oh, whoa, whoa.
あ、分かった。
The recipient should be obvious. FB. If they send an email to a time before the day I started relying on FB, I had probably never become around. Oh. Ah, okay. Bringing out the last of my streak, I put my cell phone into KIRYU-san and Mayuri-san blood-stained hand. Okay. I barely managed to type out the letters, and I certainly don't have the strength left to push the send button. That's why I entrust everything to their warm hands, the hands that saved me from the cold darkness. My cell phone used to be my entire world. When I was M4, when I was a rounder, my connection to FB was my everything. But now that I am a lab mem, I don't need it anymore.
これを過去の FB に送って。お願い。過去を変えて。私を変えて。
萌香さん、萌香さん。
萌香さん。
I see Okabe-kun nod his head behind the two as they cry.
案ずるな。次に目覚めた時、お前はラボメンだ。スパイなどではない。ただのラボメン。桐生萌香だ。だから今は。
Oh, friend.
安心して。
Please, please show me. Okabe-kun begins to cry as well. They're all crying, calling out to me. I never knew they thought so much of me. Even as my body grows cold, I can feel the warmth of joy spread within me. My eyelids grow heavy and they gently close. I'm feeling kind of tired. I'm sure I will be asleep for a while, so long that I may never wake up again. But I'm sure my time will come. I know my friends will come and wake me up. I believe in them. I can trust them, just like how they trust me. So for now, I'm going to get some rest. And when I wake up, I will finally find a different, peaceful world where I can smile with my friends.
ありがとうみんな。クリスさん、まゆりさん、次もまた友達になってくれると嬉しい。
I can feel my consciousness fading. I can't hear their voice anymore. I wonder if I will really make it to another.
萌香さん、起きて。
Oh, oh!
ネボーさんはダメだよ。
I can hear two voices. I wonder why. Oh, I get it. I must have finally made it to another. Ah, no! Show me! Ah, that was mean. Oh my god. No, stop it. I want to see a little of when everybody's happy. Ah. Ah, okay, okay. Hi, MOEKA. That was unfair. I wanted to see, like, I thought she was going to open her eyes and see KIRYU and Mayushi smiling at least. You cannot make ending of a time life with a black screen. That is unfair. Very unfair. Oh my god. Okay, let's see here. We got Mayushi. We got Luca. And then... Okay, I don't know if there is one more. I mean, the lines kinda continue, so I don't know what that means. I think it continues to another person, maybe. Okay, let's see which one we're gonna do next. We got Mayushi, right? Why I'm repeating what I just said. We're gonna see tomorrow what I'm gonna click. Look, my favorite, Luca. Hi, Luca. Maybe it's gonna be cool, Luca. Look at the title, it's like... No, really, it's gonna be interesting. I got a feeling. Because for Luca's situation, so... See what is on his mind. Yeah, Mayushi. I think I'm gonna go Luca. And then gonna go Mayushi. Yeah. Maybe. I'm gonna see. So guys, we finished Wakatandai. So yeah, we kinda near. So guys, thank you so much for watching. And see you in the next one. If you guys want. I don't know.
Lose myself in this